Hello and welcome. My name is the Lego Transformers guy, but you can also call me by TLTG. Back again with a new Transformer. Today I have for you Kickback. Now, this guy was built in the matter of 2 hours. Crazy, I know. I'm currently working on 2 other projects, which I'm cooking, right? I'm actually cooking. So subscribe if you want to see more, right? When I hit 100 subscribers, I'm building this massive low temperature, transformer. But you've got to subscribe to see. It's actually just awesome. It's bigger than everything else that I've built combined. Trust me it is. Anyway, Kickback. I think it turned out pretty well, you know. The only problem was I didn't actually have any black tooth claws thingamajigs. I don't know what they're called. The only thing that I really wanted more was more purple, but I don't have any purple, so he's got purple feet. That's about it. He's got his insignia, which isn't bad, but yeah. He's supposed to have like purple hands, but I couldn't find any. I don't think they actually make that stuff in purple. I don't know. Because when I want to build a Transformer, I always pick the ones that don't come in the right colours. Because of course I do. I think he's quite accurate to his G1 appearance. My bad, I'm a bit sick. I did try to replicate everything. The transformation is obviously not hard for Kickback, it just turns his head around and lays down. But I think I did a pretty good job. Anyway, enough talking about this lanky bug. It's time to transform. So the first thing you want to do, right, is stand him upright. And for this, I'm going to take off his legs, because it just makes everything a bit more complicated. And I don't really need that in my life. So you want to flip back his wings, obviously. Pull forward his hairline, his chopped R hairline. Spin his head around and flip up these antennae, which form... I don't know, what do they form? Tell me in the comments below. Anyway, there's his head. Then close his arms together, like so. And there's the top half, right? You can transform it all together, but the legs are bare finicky, I tell you. So I'm going to take off just one leg and I'll clip to the other one. What you want to do is grab this part, right? And without breaking it, swivel off that and do the exact same on the second side. Come on. Right? Then pull this forward and twist that around. Then, getting these out of the way, folding up that a bit, twist around the whole entire buggy leg. Oh my god. Oh, that's why it's not turning around. Okay. And then, technically lock that in place with the bottom of the foot. See, it does that a lot. But, click the leg back together. And there is a leg. Okay, after a very awkward 5 minutes of trying to transform his other leg because he kept breaking, reattach it. Like I said, you don't have to break it, but it's just a lot easier because it's so finicky. It just gets it out of the way. If you want, you can pull out his arms a bit. I think it gives him more of a masculine presence. I don't know if I'm going to build the rest of the Insecticons. I might do. They're not hard to build. I do quite like the Insecticons, but I just wanted to build Kickbacks. I don't know where he is. I like locusts, and he's kind of like a locust, but he's also like a cricket, and I do like crickets. I don't know if you remember, like a month ago I made a video with, I don't know, I think his name was Carl or Ricky or something, I don't know. But there was I think it was a Soundwave video, and there was just a cricket in the back. Can you stay up, please? Give me a minute. Okay. Now that he's transformed and is visible, I do think I absolutely cooked on this. I got everything down to a T. I got his yellow vest. I got his Insecticon. It's not the Decepticon insignia. I got the head quite accurate. I liked how I did the wings. I didn't really have any looks at the back. I didn't really think they did the back. So it's kind of like a shell. It's kind of boxy, but I think that's his charm in it. They're all quite boxy. The arms for articulation can do a full 360 around. Technically has elbow joint and a wrist joint. But if you were to do it in tandem, It can go about that far out, which isn't good, but it's fine. The head, it can do a 360 because of the transformation. You can look that far down and that far up, which isn't much, but take anything you get. The wings can do that. You don't really need to move the wings. He does have waist swivel. You can do a full 360. I'm not going there, though. You can go 90 degrees with the leg, top part of the leg, and that can do a 360. Get his arm out of the way. He does have knee joint and broken knee joint. And he has no foot swivel. So there is Kickback. Before I leave you with this, I just want to give you a little hint to what I'm building. You're probably not going to get it right, but this is how big the legs are. That is like the same height as Kickback. Like, come on, like, you gotta subscribe for that. So yeah, that'll be ready when I reach 100 subscribers. And, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.